Now we're going to go in the part of the museum that has the Viking ships. These are under shelter and preserved and restored. Boat, but not an ocean voyaging boat. Spins these hooks at the top. These are some engines. Looks like they're old Lister style engines with belt driven and gear driven propeller systems. They've got some old implements in here, scoops and stuff. This one's had some restore work done on it, and it's got some, you can tell it's old, it's got some damage. These are some replicas built of some ships that they found. Some of them were sacrificial offerings. They were buried with people who died. These are like Viking Era ships. This one, the big one here, was from about 690 AD, plus or minus 70 years. It held 10 pairs of rowers, so 20 rowers. This ship would have been able to cross anywhere. It was 18 meters long, and it's got ribs of pine and oak planking. The other ones are smaller but still quite large. The larger one is 9.86 meters long, and it was built of oak and had 6 pairs of oars. That's also a pretty good sized ship. These were built around 1850 and stayed in use until about 1930. They were seining boats and would be operated by 2 or 3 men. Go out and seine fish. Things with the spikes on them are for coiling up the nets on as they bring them in, I believe. So they're fishing vessels. So a clegg is a one-man motor fishing boat. It's common. Apparently these were still in use whenever Bear was young, although they're kind of museum pieces now. They've faded in that time. They've got a larger one of these in the harbor out there. Same basic thing, just a little bigger. This is the Helland. It's kind of a famous ship here in this area because it was used as an evacuation ship and like a human smuggling ship whenever the Germans invaded in World War II. A lot of the people that the Germans were after escaped on this ship. It was a fishing vessel, so that was their cover, that they were doing legitimate maritime stuff, but they were actually helping people escape to the Shetland Islands. They have a lot of boats out here that they're displaying, but they're also doing work on. As you can see, some of these are under some renovation. These are, of course, way later than the Viking era, but it's really cool that you can see the history of boats, because boats are very important in this part of the world, for commerce, for fishing, just for getting around. Even today, boats are really important. It's nice that they're preserving the history record of the various types of boats that were used. You could live on this boat for a while. It's got a fishing pole, that's all I need. Tons of starfish all over this area. Right in the country.